Hey, Facebook. Welcome to today's live stream. We are talking about what are you really telling your kids by putting your dreams on hold. So, if you're new here, I do a live stream every Wednesday, a different topic, and it's always a training that will help pull you into the future. So, let's dive in. Okay, so some moms believe that they have to wait to start pursuing their dreams and goals once their kids are grown. Now, this couldn't be further from the truth. And in this training, you are going to learn why. So, if you're new, my name is Ashley Ulizzi, and in the last 6 months, I have helped so many moms start creating, pursuing, and living out their dreams and goals while having kids and babies at their feet, and without feeling the mom guilt that we all feel or slacking on our mom duties. In fact, most of my clients that are moms say that they have felt that they have become better moms as a result of working with me and pursuing their dreams, goals, and desires, which is pretty awesome and pretty big because as moms, we can feel so, just kind of in this small bubble of mom guilt all the time. And, are we doing enough? Are we focusing on ourselves enough? Are we focusing on our kids enough? Are we meeting everyone's needs? There is a huge pull for moms to, always feel like they're not doing enough. So you're probably familiar with this. You want to start pursuing your dreams and goals, but you feel like you're too busy to focus on you. You want to achieve your dreams and goals, but you feel like your mom role gives you no time or energy to do anything else. You watch other moms go after their dreams and be an awesome mom and wonder what is wrong with you and why you can't. And that always ends up in discouragement. You want to pursue your dreams and goals, but you always use your kids as an excuse as to why you can't. And you want to pursue your dreams and goals, but you feel like it will negatively affect your kids. And you're filled with mom guilt. So, what have people been telling you, through this? So, number one, others claim that you have to do everything for your kids so that you have to do everything for your kids so that they can have it better than you. Many people want to guilt you into not pursuing your dreams and goals because you're a mom. And three, some will encourage you not to do anything because they don't want you to make them look bad. Okay, these are not people that we want to be, listening to. Again, we never take advice from anyone we wouldn't trade places with. In this case, if you're a mom and you're pursuing something for you and you're, trying to rock it as a mom and do all the things, we need to look at other moms who are also doing that. There is massive support when it comes to this, and that is exactly why I've created my community, because it is important, for moms that we value ourselves, and we know how worthy we are, and our kids, we want to model that type of, behavior for our kids so that our kids can thrive. So these people that, want to encourage you to not do anything or that you can just kind of just be a mom, that might be true for them, right? But we are not living in anyone else's mind and anyone else's comfort zone. And of course, listening to those people, how did that work out so far? Probably not so well if you're watching this video right now. The truth is, as parents, we do not feel our needs. When we do not feel our needs, we can end up putting them on our kids. Have you ever seen a parent pushing their kids into things that the kids don't want to do, but the parent might, example, sports. We watch, parents like tell their kids, well, you have to do this sport, you have to do this, pushing them, there is always, a healthy amount of encouragement. Of course, there's a line there, right? And a lot of people we can see, I'm sure we all know somebody in our lives who has crossed that line, and this is also, has to do with certain colleges or, you have to go to college, you have to do this. Some parents end up trying to live out their dreams and goals through their kids' lives, okay? This results in pushing their kids away from their own dreams and goals. And, again, this is unhealthy, okay? This is very unhealthy. And sometimes parents, end up resenting their kids deep down for accomplishing more than them and vice versa. So I've seen this, I've seen this in my husband's life. I've seen this in many of my clients' lives. their parents are like keep trying to keep them down because they don't want them to outshine them. I know this sounds completely ridiculous when you think of it, and as a mom, if you're watching this, you're probably like, I can't even understand how anyone would think that way. I can't either. However, people do, and it's almost on a subconscious level of resentment that these people feel that they need to keep their kids down because they don't want them to have it better than they did. Okay. Yes, it sounds crazy, but yes, it happens more than we know. So our kids are learning a lot by what you do and what you do not do. Okay. So when you put your dreams and goals on hold, here are some of the things that your kids usually do in the future. Okay. Number one, they develop the mentality of I come second to everything because they're never putting their needs first. Okay. They don't feel confident to ask for themselves. So whenever they are, my husband went through this, he's still going through this, right? He doesn't feel like he is deserving of the littlest of things, so he doesn't ask for it. Okay. And if you're someone, who maybe feels that way too, kind of, connect the dots looking backward, look at your childhood and kind of see what that looked like growing up and connect your dots, right? As parents, of course, most of us, and especially if you follow me and you align with what I'm teaching, that we want more for our kids and we don't want to repeat the same patterns that our parents, may have given to us. They usually develop a low self-esteem and confidence. And this is because, again, they don't feel confident that they can have anything they want in life. They may not have seen anyone else be able to do it, and if we ourselves, have low self-confidence and low self-esteem, then our kids are going to mimic that. They can also have bad relationships. Of course, if they're watching you have a bad relationship with yourself, they're going to have bad relationship with themselves again. And we just attract what we are. So if we don't have a good relationship with ourselves, it's going to be hard for us to attract those good relationships. Okay. And we want to make sure that we're modeling for our kids, what a healthy relationship looks like. And this can be on all levels, whether it be, your husband, your boyfriend, your sisters, your brothers, just the people that you have in your life, make sure you have healthy relationships with them, or maybe no relationship at all as the result of that. Of course, most of that's my case in a lot of situations. And again, that's, making yourself feel worthy and worthy that you are worthy of healthy relationships. Sometimes they also make bad decisions based on that lower level of thinking, okay? Because when we're not thinking highly of ourselves, we make really shitty decisions, okay? I know I've been there. Sometimes they're afraid to be alone. I know I went through that, when I was in my early 20s, because I watched, I modeled what my parents did. My mom was always afraid to be alone. So what happened to me? Okay. And sometimes, that would result in our kids getting passed up for promotions and other things that they could achieve, again, because without that confidence, they don't feel it. They're not manifesting it into their lives, and people can feel that they don't feel confident in what they want, right? And of course, if they don't feel worthy, they're not going to ask for what they want. Okay, so when our kids watch us pursue something and make ourselves a priority, here is what they learn for their future. This is big, guys. This is, this is the bread and butter here. This is what's important. They learn I am important enough to have my needs met. They're confident to advocate for themselves. They're accepting and receiving of good things. I can't tell you how many things I have turned away because, again, they were good things, but I didn't think that I was worthy of them. Okay. And they learn what passion is. They learn what you're doing. If you're passionate about your dreams and goals, which of course, that's why we have our dreams and goals, right? If they're watching you pursue something that you're passionate about, they're going to see your behavior, your mood, how you react to life. And they're going to, again, mirror that because they're going to be like, well, that's how I want to be. I want to go after my dreams and goals too. They're also going to have healthy self-esteem. Whenever we are pursuing our dreams and goals, we constantly challenge ourselves, hopefully, in a healthy way, as long as we, have our boundaries within ourselves, right? Of course, if we're working ourselves to death 24/7, that's not healthy, right? So again, that healthy self-esteem, they're also going to learn about priorities, which is important because a lot of times, kids will grow up and they won't really understand what priorities are. Okay. And that's why so many people, again, when you look at money, you have to have priorities, right? When you look at, other things like, relationships and when it comes to being a parent, what are our priorities, right? We want to make sure that we are mirroring those really healthy and strong priorities that our kids need. It's a really big foundation. And then here's the truth. If you want your kids to have it better, then you have to show them how. Okay? Model what you want from them. It is not anyone else's job to be that person for our kids. Okay? We do not need to outsource this to celebrities, to teachers, to public figures, to all these people, right? We don't want to outsource that. Okay? This is our superpower. And we need to harness it. Okay? We are in charge of our lives. Okay? And we are around our kids the most. Okay? They need to look up to someone, right, that is going to be modeling these, a bright future, a healthy, happy life. Whenever we don't do this, again, they can fall into the trap of following other people or, just looking to unhealthy other people basically that are not modeling that, because they don't really have an example to look after. Again, this is not anyone else's job. Okay. It is not the teacher's job to teach your kids how to have a successful life. It is not a celebrity's job or any other fake person out there, to make your kids, think that, well, oh, you can do this, you can do that. Right. There's a lot that goes into this. Right. But again, this is our superpower, moms. Like, seriously, we need to harness it and we need to use it to our fullest potential. So here's a testimonial from one of my clients who is a mom. And after working with me for some time, it was really amazing to see what happened to her. But, this is what she said. She said, I manifested my first dollar amount, $6,000. She had never had any previous manifesting experience. This was the holy shit moment for me. And I continue to dive in and it just keeps getting better. I needed that money to get out of a terrible marriage and be able just to provide a better life for my children. This program and working with Ashley has been a lifesaver. I have since built up so much confidence and self-esteem that I can be a single mom and create a beautiful life for my family. Since then, she has launched her own company. Okay. And just from someone who didn't feel so worthy of anything, this is really what shifted things for her. And again, and now her kids get to watch her thrive at life instead of being a completely feeling defeated and depleted mom, okay, who didn't feel worthy of anything, right? Because that is what our kids are watching. Okay, so if this was helpful for you, I love this topic, okay? But if this was helpful for you, drop an emoji below, okay? I want to know if you want more topics like this, more stuff from moms. Again, that's what I'm here for. I am here to serve you, and I want to know what you want to learn about and what it is that you are, needing help with in this area, okay? When it comes to being a mom and growing and going after your dreams and goals, what struggles are you having? You can send me a private message. And if you would like to find out how you can also rock it as a mom, accomplish your dreams and goals while becoming the best version of yourself, like my other clients have, send me a private message. Okay. I have lots of options to work with mamas. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, just send me a private message. Okay, guys, I'm going to jump off here today. I apologize for the timing difference here. I am actually out of my time zone and I kind of got them mixed up. Time is not my strong point when it comes to that. So I have to set multiple reminders for myself for times and all the things. But anyways, it's actually, I don't even know what time it is right now, to be honest. But my computer is still on Pittsburgh time and I'm not there. So I apologize for the little time mix up. But hey, it's here. And if you're watching the recording, thank you. And I hope you enjoyed it, and drop a comment below. And I will talk to you guys on Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your day.